Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is the first ride of the season 2024. May 1st marks the official start of the riding season in Iceland. Bikers gather for a group ride up to 1,000 bikes, depending on weather, which is quite much for Iceland. If the weather is decent, some biker groups take it a bit further and ride a couple of hours, some more. After the group run, we decided to take a short trip to Kjós and get a coffee there. To get there, we have to ride part of Hvalfjörður. There we turn towards Meðalfellsvatn and ride past this beautiful river. Now we see Lake Meðalfellsvatn. There are many summer houses there, and as you can see, some people are fishing in the lake. This is our turn to the cafe. After a decent cup of coffee, when we were leaving, a bunch of bikers came, so I had to wait. But I managed to get moving after a while. As this is the 1st of May, the colors in nature are dull. Nothing is really starting to grow yet. When we get a little bit higher, there is still snow next to the road. There are always some adventures in traffic. I was lucky there. We got safely back to the workshop, or clubhouse. In Iceland, we have to have our bikes inspected every year, so I decided to have that done on a dry day in middle of May. After a successful inspection, I decided to take the long way back to check out the hot spring area, Seltún, close to Lake Klefavatn. It's only 20 to 30 minutes to get out of town to some really nice riding. The road along Lake Klefavatn is mystical and adventurous, with cliffs and magical rock formations. Then we have the hot springs ahead. I stopped there for a while to get an overhead view of the hot springs before I start heading home again. This is Bleikholl, Pink Hill, where some people put grass in the shape of a heart on the front of it. After some heavy traffic in rush hour, I made it back to the workshop. It is late May. The sun is finally showing, so we decided to take a ride to Borgarfjörður. We fill our tanks and ride through the Hvalfjarðargöng tunnel. It is important to stop regularly on the first rides in the season, and probably always. So we take a short stretch and chat break on the banks of Laxá in Leirársveit river. And then we keep going. And we turn off the ring road to Borgarfjörður. Are there rainy clouds ahead? Let's hope not. Even though it's late May, the colors are still dull, but there is some green here and there. We ride over the great river Grímsá, known for good salmon fishing. And then it starts to rain. Then we stop in Kleppjárnsreykir for something to eat. Is it really raining from up there? It is raining a bit as we ride from there. We are taking a circle, so we don't have to ride the same road back. We ride past Deildartunguhver, the highest producing hot spring in Iceland. You can see the steam. Here we ride over the glacial river Hvítá, White River. Finally, we ride out of the rain onto dry road on the ring road. We have to ride through Borgarnes on our way back, and we stop there for a stretch and a chat. This is the bridge over the fjord Borgarfjörður. On the way back, we turn off the ring road towards Akranes. It is a nice ride and much less traffic than on the main road, but also a bit longer, which is fine when we are riding. And finally, we are back in Reykjavík. The weather was miserable this summer 24, always raining and cold. So my next ride is in July, high summer, when we could finally see some blue skies. I ride a bit around the Reykjavík area. This is Grótta in Seltjarnarnes, a nice lighthouse on an island that closes in on high tide, so be careful. Then I ride the harbour area at Grandi, some nice cafes and restaurants and other things to see there. To get out of town, I have to ride through downtown Reykjavík. There are some cozy old houses there, but it's slowly changing to big apartment blocks, throwing away the coziness. This is Bullan, a well-known burger joint that has been there for years and you can find some restaurants in the colorful houses down there. When out of town, I ride a less traveled road close to Úlfarsfell, a popular hiking mountain. And Lake Havravatn, there seems to be some kind of water sports activity going on there. Then I ride towards Nesjavellir along this pipe that is used to pump hot water to the Reykjavík area. The road is nice. It's straight for the first 15 kilometers. Along the road there are these spots to cross the pipe, mostly for snowmobiles in the wintertime. When coming to the mountains, the ride turns into something magical, with fantastic views, winding road and unimaginable rock formations. I just have to stop there for a while to take in the raw nature. After having looked at the roads from above, of course I ride them. It's fantastic riding. Then I turn off the road for a while to check out a viewpoint. I park the bike and check out the views over the power plant in Nesjavellir. They have drilled many holes into the ground in the area and pump up water or steam over 300 degrees centigrade. They use that to warm up the cold water that's also being pumped from the ground. And that water, the hot one, is then pumped through the pipes to Reykjavík. I ride down the mountain towards Lake Þingvallavatn. It is a bit twisty on the way down, fun to ride. A bit further, I ride one of my favorite roads around here, Grafningur it's called. It lies along Lake Þingvallavatn. It's mostly gentle turns, but a couple of tricky ones in between. There's also this narrow road above the lake. And just on the lake as well. But all adventures must end. I now ride the road from Þingvellir to Reykjavík. it can be busy with buses and tourists. And then back to Reykjavík and safely to the workshop. In the next episode, we turn from green to black. We explore a dam and we look for some ice cream.